Let's continue on. I'm going to ruffle shuffle these. We're going to do an open read, pull 18 cards, and then look and see if we can figure out what they're saying. Then I'll do the clarification with it. But let's look and see what it's going to tell us today. And I think, you know, when I'm done with these this morning, I'm going to take the puppies and we're going to go on a ride today. I think we're going to drive up to Cloudcroft. Just take a nice drive up where the pine trees are, etc. So that'll be nice. Okay, so let's see what's under here, what's driving the reading. And it's about new information. Truth coming out, the sword of truth. The mental realm. Interesting on this one. It's got the dandelion things when they turn, you know, and go flying. The seeds. And a little dragonfly. So let's see what the reading's about. It's about the people, communities, families, people, the care, and what they're sharing. What's being shared now among the communities when it comes to the choices being made in life. The Fool with the Fool card there. So what are the choices people are going to make at this time as new information comes out, new reality comes out that we're dealing with in this moment. So the energy coming into it, yeah, people are feeling out in the cold with a lot of things. Due to the tariffs and the drama that he's doing, yeah, a lot of concern, painful. People are sharing, and it's a painful thing that people are dealing with when it comes to the harvest. Now, this stuff is about ready to hit the fan when it comes to tariffs, okay? Supply chains. Down. Truckers don't have jobs. Ships are not coming into port. And so all of this is about to get real. Okay? So what's happening today is wanting to temper this. We need to bring as much balance as we can when it comes to provisions, etc., because we are feeling like this is a tower moment. It's coming. It's, I think the tariffs are starting to really hit today, okay? And it's all on Trumpenstein's head, okay? So we're looking at the choices in life that he's made, not liking the harvest that's coming down when it comes to Trump. The reality, again, the reality is setting in, new reality. When it comes under that, the White House, what he's doing, okay? So the challenge is, again, wanting to distance what things are being walked away from. When it comes to being able to temper this. And the fight for truth coming forward. There will be an ongoing fight for truth when it comes to the pain that people are feeling, the tower moment, and with things that are still up in the air. waiting to be seen. Okay? When it comes to Trump and the harvest and the things that he's doing, potential outcome is, again, when it comes to the desires, hold on, let me move this over here. The desire to walk away from this. But the cup is coming in. There's an agreement. The agreement about the desires for truth and the drama. And the wheel is turning, the karmic wheel. There's an agreement about what we want to see happen with that wheel. Extra information is about, the things he's trying to get away with. Now, in this, I see the cuts that he's made, the things, the takeaway with this, the theft, and the theft is the resources that are going, okay? And a new action when it comes to agreements with people going forward for the fight for truth. And again, the new cup, a new empty cup, as to what is going to be filled up in this cup when it comes to the wheel that's turning, the karmic thing, an agreement about an action, and the desires when it comes to the things he's stolen, okay, and the cuts he's made, and the drama that's taking place when it comes to the sword of truth coming out. So let's go ahead and look at this. So the foundation is the Fool, the choices being made when it comes to the reality of the harvest, and it's all on Trump's head, this stuff that's up in the air, and again the wheel is turning with this. So we are looking at what's being shared, the pain and the tower moment, the truth of it, and we're all in agreement as to what's taking place when it comes to families feeling out in the cold and wanting to temper, bring some balance, and walking away. There are some desires and things that have to be walked away from at this point in time. You know, people are having to have a bit more restrictions with these tariffs and things coming in. So in the very center of it, not a surprise, it's a tower moment. Very painful, and the truth is coming forward rapidly. Just how painful that this is, and what a tower moment it is. When it comes to the needing balance, when it comes to Trumpenstein, they need to do something with this guy to bring some balance and temper it, because it is a tower moment. People out in the cold with everything that's still up in the air, trying to figure out the way, walking away from the harvest, okay, because it's a tower moment. So the things are not coming in. They're not getting the resources and things that are needed. So when it comes to the pain, okay, that's going on now, again, people are out in the cold when it comes to the harvest. The families, the pain that Trump is inflicting on them, the choices that have to be made to temper this. And we are discussing, again, the tower moment that people are feeling. When it comes to the fight for truth, there's an agreement about the tower moment, what's taking place, and walking away from a lot of things that are up in the air, trying to temper this, the wheel of fortune, the karmic wheel, the fight for truth. This is going to be tempered, and because of the radicalization, the fight for truth when it comes to the desires of Trump. that he's trying to put into place. And the sword of truth is coming out. Okay? So let's go ahead and do the clarification here. Yeah, the tariffs are really starting to kick in. I think today is the day that they really hit. And, you know, we haven't really had the consequences of it yet, but it is on the horizon. Okay? So let's see what we have. The center of it all is about taking action, the fight, the action. The things being overturned, suspended. When it comes to these actions, for what Trumpenstein is holding on to. The things he's trying to control, overturn. So when it comes to overturning and the actions, yeah, it's about having to defend, stand guard. When it comes to the action of Trump again and people being out in the cold, the reality hitting of just how devastating this can be. And we are looking at the long term, how this will affect actions, how they will affect the long term coming forward. When it comes to standing guard, we have, again, his dark government in this case. This is not the Pope. But also the Pope was saying that this guy's not a Christian. Again, feeds into the things that he is doing. When it comes to being out in the cold, people have to hang on to their resources going forward, taking our action. We need to continue to hold the actions in place because of what's being birthed, okay, in the long term. So what kind of actions are we going to continue to put out there in this fight for the long term? Of course, on one side of it, we have his greed, okay, trying to grab the money, what they did with Doge, etc., and how this is playing out across the world now. Now, again, the Republic Uglies, he single-handedly changed the election in Canada with his brilliance. He is so toxic that the Republic Uglies up there, they're basically the same as Republicans here. They were up by, 20 points, and they lost the elections, okay? Because they're looking at the greed that's happening across the world with these ones, and they said, oh no, we're not having this. So his greed, again, we have his drama. The dark drama is key. The dark elements when it comes to the government, the things he's trying to overturn that we're standing guard with. And we have this pushback, okay, having to spend some time out to look at this and what's taking place in the world. And what's driving it is in the center of it, it's the messages. So part of our messages is the genuine Christianity, and his messages are the lies and the fake and the drama that he continues to put out. So what is it we're going to have birthed in the world? What actions are we going to do for the long term? Okay? This is about, again, this fight. Are you going to go for the lies and the drama and worshiping the golden calf, which he's tried to do and it's not working? Or are you going to go for the true messages of Christianity, okay, to aid you in this time? Genuine spirituality is what's needed. Again, standing guard, and we need to continue to put out the effort of actions when it comes to the things that he's trying to overturn, and the greed and the drama. And just to say we're not going that way, when it comes to the world. So again, this is that point of division, the light versus the dark, the division that's coming in the world. We're on the verge of that, the light versus dark, and there is the great parting of the ways that's taking place now, okay? And this is happening across the world. The choice is being made now. That dark element of greed and hate and restriction is being seen for what it is in all its dark drama, okay? So this is being put out in the world so you can make your choice. Are you going to go on that train and buy the ticket to that greed? Or are you going to buy the ticket to true spirituality and go forward and bring that into the world? What are you standing for? Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.